All right, we are now dealing with grade 11 KZN paper 2, that was Euclidean geometry. So because of space, I'm going to be reading the question and the scenario which is described here. I can't write them all in one space, right? So as I'll be reading, I'm going to be showing you the diagram. So it reads as follows. In the diagram, ABP are points on the circle with center O. So this point O is the center, and line PA, line PB, and line AO and line BO, they are joined. So they are simply saying that the point A, B, and P which they gave us, now they are what? They are joined. We have got line PA, we've got line PB, we've got line AO, we've got line OB. But remember, we've been told that this is the what? This is the center, right? And what else are we told? Now we are being asked to choose what? Prove the theorem that states that the angle at the center subtended by an arc or chord at the center is twice the angle at the circumference. So they are saying that we must prove that this angle which is here at the center here, right? It has been what? It has been subtended. The word subtend means to what? To create, right? So they're simply saying that this angle at the center, it has been created by this arc what? AB, or we can say that we've got this chord AB. So the parent of this angle O is what? This chord AB, but we are being told that this AB is not a parent to angle O only. It is also the parent to what? To angle P here. If you check from this point A and I follow line P here, and from point B and I follow there is another angle where? Here. Now this angle P here, now the theorem states, its theorem 2, it states that this angle here is 2 times bigger than the angle at the circumference, meaning to say that if we have got 60 degrees here, it means there we've got 30 degrees. But that's what they want us to prove, that this angle here is 2 times bigger than the angle at the circumference. So now how do we get do we go ahead and prove? Now it's very, very simple. Why am I saying it's simple? Number one, look at line AO. Line AO and line BO, what do I know? I was told that this is the center, and any line from the center to the circumference, any line from the center to the circumference, we know that these two lines are equal. Line AO and line OB, they are equal. Why am I saying that these two lines are equal? Because this is what we call the radius. So the plural of radius, we've got what? We call it radii, right? So we're saying that line AO is equals to line OB, right? Now, what are we going to do? We're not going to be using these two lines to prove what we're dealing with. What am I going to do? The first thing that I'm going to tell the examiner is that I'm now going to construct, right? I'm going to construct line PO, right? So this is how I'm going to construct it. I'm going to join line P to O here. So I draw this for the examiner, or I draw this on my answer booklet, because you were requested to answer this, to draw this actually on the booklet. Now I don't end at O, I produce it, mean to say that I extend. So I come here now on my answers officially. Now I say that construct. If you don't write that you are going to construct anything, please know this question at 5 marks, you get 0 out of 5. If you don't write that, you're now going to what? Construct PO, right? So I will say I've constructed line PO, and PO is produced to what? To E. Meaning to say that where I've left it here, I'm going to call it point E here. Where I've extended it. Remember, I've extended it beyond what? The center line. Now, why did I do that? because now that I have constructed line PO and I have produced it to point E, now I say that I've got line what? I've got PO, which is equals to PA to OA. So what do I have? I've got radii here. Now, what am I going to say? Now I'm going to call this line, this angle P1, and I'm going to call it P2. So now, what do I say? Because now I've joined these lines, and I've called this P1 and P2. Now I go ahead and I say that, oh, all right, angle P1, so I will say O angle P1A, O angle PA, right, is equal to O angle AP, O angle AP. So I'm saying that O angle P1 here, A, is equal to O angle AP. Why did I say that? Now I say my reason. Remember, they want you to give reason. Now I say because, observe, here at angle A, we have got what? OA, or line AO, which is radius. So now I say radii. Why am I saying radii? Because I've got line PO, which is equals to line OA. Radii. What I produced and what was already given. Right? So now for this angle and this reason, 1 mark there, 1 mark there. Now that I've got that, now what am I going to do? I'm also going to label this as angle O1 and angle O2. Now when I've labeled them that this is angle O1 and that is angle O2. Why did I do that? Remember, now what do I have? I'm just going to draw it and I will erase it later on. I'm going to draw it and erase. I'm going to draw it here on the side. Observe, this triangle OPA, if I draw triangle OPA here, if I draw it like this, and then I label it that this is point P, this is point O, and this is point A. What do I know? I know that the sum interior angles of a triangle is what? 180. What I've just said is that when you add up these three angles, they add up to 180 degrees. But remember, I extended this angle O here. So if I do this, now I've got this angle which is outside. And if you remember, what did you learn in grade 8? You learned about what is called a what? An exterior angle of a triangle. So now I'm saying that this angle O1 here, it's an angle that is outside this triangle OPA. Meaning to say that, what does the exterior angle of a triangle state? It states that these two opposite interior angles are equal. Meaning to say that angle P1 plus angle A, they are all equal to angle O1. Right? So remember, I'm adding two angles and I'm saying that they're equal to one angle. Right? No problem. So that's the reason which I'm going to write. Now I come here officially on my answer sheet. I now tell them that angle P1 plus angle A are equal to angle O1. And my reason, I say exterior angle of a triangle, right? So I get a mark here, I get a mark there for the angle and for the reason. Now that I've done that, what am I going to do? Observe, if we come back to this, we have got line PO here, our radius, and we have got triangle POB, right? So this angle here, angle O2 here, it is outside triangle POB, right? So now I say that angle O2 here, it is equal to what? It is equal to angle P2 plus angle B here. This angle B, remember that where do we get it? It's the radii as well. So I'll also say that angle P2 plus angle B are all equal to angle O2. And it's for the same reason, exterior angle of a triangle. Now, remember, we are saying that these two angles, they are equal to a single angle. Now, what do I do? Now, what I'm going to do now, I'm now going to say that here, I've got angle what? Angle O1 and plus angle O2. They are all equal to what? Now I take this angle P1, I say angle P1 plus angle A plus angle what? Angle P2 plus angle B. We are now saying that angle O1 plus angle O2 are equal to angle P1 plus angle A plus angle P2 plus angle B. We are saying that all of them, they are equal. But remember, what did we say? We said angle P1 and angle P2, they are equal, right? And we also said that angle P1 and angle A, they are equal. So if we let them become X here, but it's a little bit too late for us to introduce it that way. What we have written here, we have just proven that angle O1 plus all these other four angles combined, they are equal to these two angles here at the center. Then I can conclude that therefore, what I was asked to prove earlier on, I can say now A angle O B is equals to 2A angle P B. We are simply saying that A angle O B is 2 times bigger than A angle P B. It's 2 times bigger. We've seen that a single angle here, it is equal to 2 angles combined. A single angle there, it is equal to 2 angles combined, which proves our theorem, right? Good. So please do join me on the next video, whereby I will be exploring other angles, other questions on Euclidean geometry. The next paper, it was a little bit tricky. It had more angles to solve and more theorems to use, right? You don't want to miss out. Thank you.